Alright guys, sorry I haven't posted a video lately of this bug. I bought the bug from my girlfriend's mama. It's set for 16 years and it was real dirty, just sitting under an old shade, or old shed rather is what I meant to say, excuse me. But I said in the first video that I ever took of it, I said I would take a next video would be of it cleaned up a little bit better or whatever, but I was just excited and I went ahead and, you know, my girlfriend actually washed it while I was working and just cleaned it up a little bit before we put it in the garage, and in case it had spiders or bugs or whatever in it, and snakes and all that good stuff. But I done a carb video and a vlog, I think, or something other on that. Since then, I've been tinkering on it. I've replaced the rubber fuel lines and cleaned the metal fuel lines. They were still in good shape. I rebuilt the carburetor. I'm still having a little bit of issues out of it, overloading. I'm thinking it's got a crack on the top of the bowl cover too, which it leaks a little bit. It's not bad, just barely wet every now and then. You can see it, but I'm thinking about just buying a new one, just go ahead and replacing it, just to get it running. I'm going to try to get it registered and insured and start driving it a little bit and find out what bugs it does have left in it, and just drive it a little bit to work and back. I don't live far from the or don't work far from the where I live, and but I went and tinkered on the wheels. I put all new wheel cylinders on it. I'm getting ready to put some metal brake lines on it, just to go ahead and make sure it's safe. I've drove it up and down the road a little bit. I meant to do a up and down the road driving video, but I cleaned the wheels up and painted them and kind of cleaned up the old Volkswagen hubcaps a little bit, just to make its old patina look, you know. I eventually, hopefully, to try to put some new tires on it. It's the ones that it's actually been sitting with. I just threw air in them. I cleaned the two back wheels up and painted them. There's the other one. But that one, it's so dry rotted, it's just leaking around the cracks in it. It's just bad. But man could probably seal it up with something. But I'm just going to put new tires on it. I found some on eBay for 180 bucks. So it's not a great brand, but it's Lexani or something like that. It's pretty good tires, it looks like to me. So I'm just going to buy them and you get it stopping real good and get some new tires on it eventually, and like I say, throw a new carburetor on it. But that's what I've been up to with it. Hope to eventually get it cleaned up and on the inside and stuff for these things I've been looking at on the internet. Been fairly cheap. I mean, new carpet for like, you get a whole carpet set. It comes with all the individual pieces that come down through here and into the back and all the way up in here and under pedals and stuff. So I may replace it, just go ahead and put new in it, and even the new seat covers and stuff are cheap. I mean, but the floor pans and everything's in good shape. Over there under the battery is where it's rusted out, and the few that I've seen around here, it looks like to be in about the same shape. Somebody's patched it or done some fiberglass work. I plan to buy the patch panel and weld it in and everything and try to do it right, and just grind it down, my welds, and smooth it over and just do all that good stuff. But the door panels are actually in really good shape. Let's see. Trying to think of what else here I want to show you. But the old bumper on the front's lopsided. The brackets just broke loose from the actual bumper itself. I don't know how that happened, but it's kind of awkward. But let's see. Not much changed under the hood of it. Maybe one day clean it up real good and just detail it up and things like that. I plan on rerouting the fuel line that everybody's talking about, where they vapor lock and the fuel line gets hot and they vapor lock. Plan on replacing that. It's actually running that way. I plan on maybe running it from where it draws from the tank up, around, and back down in through there, maybe in the near future, but I'll try to get a video of it when I do. But there's the carburetor that I rebuilt, but I've tried. It won't run right unless you hold the choke. I mean, I had to adjust the choke to where it keeps the carburetor, or keeps the butterfly open just a little. For some reason it won't run. I mean, you guys may give me some tips on what may cause that or whatever. I mean, I've worked on a bunch of carburetors and all that good stuff, but there's always something new to learn, so please let me know. It actually charges. The old generator charges. It just amazes me. I plan on, like I say, I plan on putting a new coil and points and things like that in it eventually if I'm gonna start driving it more often. But the headliner's just dirty. I mean, it needs cleaned up real good, but I believe it'll be alright whenever I get to driving it a little bit more. Like I say, I've got new wheel cylinders. I've cleaned and painted on a couple of the wheels and redone the carburetor. I got it running pretty good, except with the exception of the carburetor, like I say. But it does run better. It does run good with it that way. It's just I don't like it. I like taking things and just making it as good as it can be, to my knowledge, I guess. But yeah, that's where I'm at with this thing, and just a little project. But I got it running on its own power. I'm at my girlfriend's now. I drove it down to my brother's house, or down the road, and it runs pretty good. But I had to pump the brakes to get it to stop because it was crazy. I don't know. I had to take them nuts off of there, and they're torqued on there pretty good. But I got them broke loose and got them off. Got my rear wheel cylinders put on and all that. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it, guys. I just want to let you know. Hopefully whoever likes my videos, I appreciate it. I just hopefully give somebody some tips one day on some things once I get to where I can film myself doing what it is that I do to it. I'm just kind of learning on these bugs as I go. I've always worked on Chevrolet trucks and Ford trucks and cars and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope to give you some more pretty soon. Thank you.